Hi Cancer Rising, and welcome to your Avalon Rituals reading for the 12th of January 2020 for the Saturn Pluto conjunction that is happening today. So I thought I'm gonna use the energies to make a reading for you and see how this conjunction is affecting you. And I think I just said it. Did I say it? Well, anyway, it's about the rising sign. So if your rising sign is Cancer, then you're ready. Then you're right to be in this video. If you have another rising sign, please check this video for your rising sign. And for you, Cancer, it is in the house of marriage. So it is the 7th house, and it's partnership, the house of marriage, connections. Partnership can be business, love, or what is the other thing? Friends, right? And what is really interesting, and I would love to get your feedback, because what I do is I do the Lenormand spread, it's already here, and see how this specific area of partnership is affected and what's going on around this topic. But I also did some tarot, and you need to explain something now, and I would love to get your feedback. I would absolutely love, because it's really obvious what's happening here. So the energies are those. The Emperor, so it can be that the divine masculine is coming in. Of course, this can always mean integrating your own inner masculine energies, and it's also a card of structure, of organizing things, of protection. Also, it's the father, the masculine. But we also have here the 6 of Cups, which means something from the past coming back. Could be memories from the past, anything related also to emotions. So could be an ex-partner from this life, could be an actual past life love that is now coming back into your life. Maybe you are already with this partner that you know from another lifetime, or from really far from your childhood, maybe even, or from your past in this life. And look at this. Are you marrying? Have you any plans to marry? Because I would say so. If not, please explain what's happening here, because this is the 10 of Cups. It's happy family life. It's 10 of 10 Cups. And this is the card, the Hierophant is also a card of marriage, which is so interesting to get these cards literally as your cards now, because the Saturn Pluto conjunction is in your house of marriage. And to have this, I would say this almost like obvious, but I would really like to know your feedback about this. So please drop me a message here in the comments, and let's see now what the cards are saying in the Lenormand spread. And also what I want to say is, if you don't know it, so if you think like, yeah, Saturn, Pluto, what does it mean? Saturn is structure, and also the Lord of Karma. And Pluto is the destroyer, it's death and rebirth. So in a nutshell, it's about everything that is old, that is not longer serving, that is not longer for our highest good, is leaving now. It's being ripped away by Pluto, and so we can build the new that is more in alignment with who we are. So, and that also related to the different aspects, like for example in your case it's the house of marriage or partnerships. So it's affecting you, this whole, okay, that's the past, that's the old, and now the new is coming. It's the end of an era and the new beginning of a new chapter, of maybe even a new book. And that's why it is so interesting and so important and so powerful. So let's have a look at the cards on the table. Alright, what I do need to say is that no matter of your gender, you are charged with this card. So if you are a female, then of course that makes sense because it's a female, but also if you are a male, this is you as well. And this is your love interest, a potential partner or an ex-partner, someone you have or had feelings for. So let's have a look. The interesting thing is that the first card is already about partnership, and this is also what is in the changing. There might have been a loss, so maybe one partnership was leaving, which is also interesting because the ring is mirrored here, contract or communication, and here independence or separation. And we have here also the harmony card and the beauty card. So I do feel like Some of you might go through a separation, maybe a divorce, maybe, but also maybe there is already something new, because what I can see here with the partnership is that there is this love interest very close to you, and there are positive changes that are connecting you, and also a decision. And it also looks like, I mean, if you have your card looking out of the reading, which means like this is also or can indicate your past, so you know this person already. So I do feel like there is a change in a partnership or a deepening in a partnership, which means positive change and also the decision. It could also mean this card, if this is not a separation, so if there is not an ending of a partnership, this can also mean that you withdraw and that you feel like you need time. So it could indicate, for example, going on a honeymoon and withdrawing and retreating from the world. And because all the other cards here that are mirrored are really, really nice. So, but let's have a little, oh, great, okay. So with the card of the partnership, I come directly to, oh, by the way, I want to say, if that is not about love for you, it can well be a business thing, because the Tower is you being independent and with you being self-employed. So that is really interesting as well. And there is a big, and especially now that I see they are both together, that could very well indicate you becoming self-employed and committing to this new way of making business, of making money. But again, it doesn't have to be. It can also be the stability and just you being independent, or you withdrawing, maybe even with the partner. But when I have a look at the card here, it leads to this one, which means directly there is a big transformation going on in your partnership. I mean, it's not really surprising, as I said, that the big shifts that are caused by Saturn and Pluto, they are in your house of partnership. So seeing this, it's literally Pluto saying, okay, nope, we need to end this and or transform this, and there needs to come in something that is more in alignment with you, more in harmony with you. And there will be a new beginning, or I feel like it's already there. There is a new beginning also of being seen. You will be seen in this new partnership. There are deep feelings, which is really, really beautiful. 6, 4, 3, 2. But also there is still a sense of independence. So maybe there was something where you lost yourself in other partnerships, and now you are, there was this whole process you were going through to know, I can't lose myself in a partnership, whatever partnership this is. And so I do feel like there's still this sense of independence. 6, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And also we got the home card here. So this can indicate you're working from home. This can indicate also your immediate environment, the people you let close to you. It can indicate your family, your friends, your social circle. So maybe you're withdrawing a little bit at the moment from your social circle to really regain, to get clear about some things. Because I do feel like with the house leading to the mountain, there were some blockages, and I do feel these blockages are a part why now this big shift is happening for you. But also know that these blockages were actually like you were always protected, because we have Jupiter here, we have the luck card here. So even if there were complications or blockages, and I do also see that there is some clearing out of these blockages, it was all meant to happen. You were protected throughout the journey, and you had also a lot of luck. We have here the sense of worries and doubts still, and it is related to some heavy experiences, maybe to some trauma that you have experienced, but also know that the light is shining on it now. So you have now, the next card here is the Sun, and the Sun means you're going to get a boost of energy, you're going to see things clearly for what they are. Also we have the clarity of this situation here. on top of you, on top of the karma and the transformation. And it feels like you're cutting away things that are no longer serving you. And this is leading to the sun, as I've said, and this is going to bring you new stability. There is new movement coming, new actions, new movement, maybe even a meeting or a message coming in. And then we are back to the card of the ring, which indicates partnership. So I do feel like seeing this now and having the super positive cards of the tarot, there is a big transformation for you. There were definitely things you needed to work through or let go of, but also there is a lot of clarity coming in, and I do feel like you are actually so blessed, and there is already something better for you. If you can't see it now, then it is super soon that you are going to see it. Even if I now look onto the destiny line, we have love, we have a blessing coming in, new movement, and the sun with the most powerful card in the deck and positive energy. So this is the destiny line. This is what is happening very, very soon. So even if you can't see this now, and if you feel like, oh, I don't know what the energies of the tarot are talking about, it's the same here. I can see basically the same thing that I saw in the tarot here. If it's not there yet, it's going to come, and if it's already there, I want to congratulate you to really this beautiful, beautiful energy that is coming through with the new partnership, or with the deepening of a commitment, or a new way of living your commitments or partnerships. If you resonated with the reading, please leave me a comment or a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking forward to do the next readings for you. I super enjoy the readings here, and it's such a joy for me to tune into you, and I'm sending you so much love from Avalon, and see you next time.